Hey everyone, this is Delaina, and we're here at Zero Dark Thirsty. And we're coming to you with another episode of Ed-Hoc Report. And it's bringing all the educational goodies, yummies, the discounts, the where to go, what to do, who to contact, all the things. Speaking of, we have Samantha with us from WGU. She's got the answers, she's got the fun. I'm so excited. Personality is just infectious. If you're not connected with her, make sure you do. Both her LinkedIn and WGU's website will be in the description. Make sure you check it out below. But welcome, Samantha. How are you doing today, girl?
I'm good. It's Friday. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
TGIF. But yeah, I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Talk all things military and higher ed.
Absolutely. Hallelujah on the Friday.
Yes.
For real talk, hallelujah on the Friday. I'm ready for 1:30 at some
Yeah.
point.
Same.
Like I got a countdown on the clock on my stove. It says order pizza. So you were recently let's go into that. You recently brought into WGU. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you. So, a little bit about my background. I've been working in higher ed for 8.5 years at
Nice.
this point. Yeah, so I'm originally from Indiana, but I've been down here in Augusta, Georgia for the past 10 years, almost.
You're my next door neighbor. I'm in Chattanooga.
Okay. Yeah, just a few hours away.
Hey.
So I started out in admissions, I will say, at Augusta University. So was there for a couple years and then discovered the Military and Veteran Services Department. I was married to a veteran.
Give you
Yes.
understanding of the mindset and things
Mhm.
like that.
So everything I know is from on-the-job training, PA webinars, a website, resources, all of that. So yeah, I worked there for 6 years. I started out as a school certifying official, and then after a year, I was promoted to supervisor. So then I transferred to all the behind the scenes work, like intaking the tuition payments and reconciling accounts, debt letters, the not fun stuff, I guess you could say, with benefits. And then back in August, I started working at Western Governors. And it's been great. And I'm the manager of the brand new Virtual Military Education Resource Center.
Ooh, I feel like that should be an
Yes,
acronym.
it is VMERC.
Yes, the
Just,
VMERC.
yes, we just for the
This
VMERC.
is the way.
Here.
I feel like that I could put a southern spin on it. Like I'm down in the VMERC, way down yonder on the VMERC. No,
I'll have to
you weren't
use.
ready for me today.
I'll have to use that for my next meeting. That's funny.
Okay, so tell us. Well, let me just say one more time. Congratulations. I mean,
Thank
that's
you.
really awesome. Obviously, you're well qualified.
Mhm.
So to do that, you've had the training, you've had the experience, all the things that feed into that, and then the passion for the military.
Mhm.
The care is there, the empathy is there. So to me, that just should be the sounding board or a huge win, for WGU to have somebody with that passion coupled with experience, knowledge, and know-how. So with WGU, so I kind of want to get into, and for those of you who don't understand, it's Western Governors University.
Mhm. Yes.
So we can unacronym the acronym. It's Western Governors University. I see that school all the time. Like
Mhm.
just from a recruiter, and I see it all the time. Like it's widely known as a great school to utilize for veterans and active duty trying to get their degree, especially if they're working at the same
Mhm.
time, right? And the classes mix well with schedules, and there's just a lot of benefit in work-life balance, or I guess ed-life balance. I just said ed-life. That I'm going to use that. It's ed-life balance for my Ed-Hoc report. No, am I being a little bit too corny there? Maybe.
Oh no.
A lot of benefits. I see it all the time.
Oh
So
no.
you're gonna go back to that school and be like, you have no idea the hotbed of mess that I walked into today.
Honestly, I'm glad. I'm glad this is my first podcast, like, ever, because you have a really good personality. So, like, this was, like, really enjoyable. So,
Thank
just throwing
you. Okay, so I would love to understand, how how WGU caters to our active duty and our veteran population in the form of schedules and things like that. We'll get into the benefit, as far
Mhm.
as the discount or I wouldn't say discount, but how to utilize GI Bill and all that fun stuff.
Right.
But as a recruiter, I've seen WGU
Mhm.
constantly on resumes. And I get told by hiring managers, by alumni, people who've gone there, how easy it was. Not easy as in the classes were easy, but it's the
Okay.
schedule actually that was very beneficial. And to me, I'm going to say beneficial because that's a benefit
Yes.
actually to I mean, honestly, to anybody in reality, but
Mhm.
to that veteran population and active duty when trying to get their degree prior to getting out, trying to get their degree after they get out, which you should get it before. But if it is after, there's just that benefit of that. I'm going to call it, I'm coining it now. It's called Ed Life Balance.
Okay. That's funny.
Ed Life Balance. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I like it.
You heard it here first on Zero Dark Thirsty. Provide some information or, some background into that.
WGU, it's really I like that it is a fully online school, right? Because it's hard to find those. I mean, there's various options out there. Uh, it's semesters, like most brick and mortar schools are, right? Like you start in August, end in December, start again in January, that sort of thing, right?
Yes.
So with WGU, we're on 6-month terms, and students can really complete the classes at their own pace. Like, it's not, oh, you have a test on this date and the assignments are due on this date. The students work on their own schedule throughout that 6-month term. So, if students complete the classes a month in, fantastic. Like, they can chill, do whatever they want, the last 5 months. Or, they can take that whole time to complete the courses. It's whatever fits their schedule, right? Because, they have life, they have a family, job, might be deployed. I mean, who knows? So it's really nice that WGU has that flexibility with their courses, like that students can complete them at any time in the term. And if they complete the courses early, they can add more courses in that term. Like
Yeah.
they're
I
not limited.
love that. So, Ed Life Balance, let's talk about our E5s and below, Mafia, that they're my heart, our
Mhm.
Mafia made. When they're getting out and they're working, they don't have
Mhm.
retirement to sit on and all these VA benefits and things like
Mhm.
that to sit on. Not that that's a roll your eye thing, but the
Yeah.
reality is they don't. So they're working. They have to work. And they've
Mhm.
got families to support. And I say this all the time and I'll keep saying it. You can't buy diapers with food stamps.
Yeah.
So they have to work. If you have your E5 that grabbed a shift in manufacturing and you go into manufacturing, you're starting at the bottom, boo. So you're
Yeah.
overnight. So that is hugely beneficial to that person because while they're sleeping, they could actually get off work at
Mhm.
4 in the morning and get some of their class done, get some schoolwork done, go to sleep, wake up later in the early evening, spend time with their family, and then go on to work. And you could still have that
Mhm.
work life, family life, ed life balance,
Yeah.
and complete your degree. So then that way you can continue to move up. That's amazing. I love that. I love that. Like honestly, that's huge. So how do they like sign up? Like, is there a sort of a program? I don't want to say a program, but like a click here and we'll walk you through it kind of thing with WGU.
So students, apply like any other institution, and then students are assigned an enrollment counselor
Hmm.
after they've applied. Yeah. So the enrollment counselor, guides them through the process, lets them know if there's any documentation we need, that sort of thing. So, like with military and veteran benefits, we work closely with admissions, financial aid, like all those departments,
Mm-hmm.
ensure success, at least with our military connected students. But yeah, I mean, they apply, and then there is someone there like every step of the way to answer any questions you may have, any confusion. that sort of thing.
Love that. So you're assigned someone. Like that's kind of cool. You have someone to contact to help with that sort of that background. And that's definitely appreciated. I know so how does WGU support students using the VA education benefits and navigating the certification and enrollment process?
Yeah, so for students who wish to utilize their benefits, essentially as long as they indicate they're, military affiliated on their application, just really anywhere, they'll be able to navigate to the military section in their student portal. And that's where they essentially let us know that they want to use benefits. So there's 3 steps. Step 1 is to declare funding, which lets us know which benefit they plan on using. Step 2 is to submit your documentation. So every student has to submit their COE and an addendum. Now, if you're a veteran or active duty, you are required to submit your military transcripts because you could possibly get credit for the work you did.
Nice.
Yeah, so the
To
less
make it
classes,
faster.
yes. Yeah, the less classes a student has to take, the better. Those are the requirements. And then students are also assigned a mentor throughout their educational journey. Okay, so the mentor, signs them up for classes, make sure they're on the right track, obviously mentors them, right? So they also have to speak with their mentor. And then once they've done that, they'll complete the certification request form, which lets us know that they would like to be certified with the VA. Yeah, but we're here, VMARC advisors are by appointment
Beamer.
only. Yep, we're by appointment only. So students can schedule an appointment with us, or they're welcome to call our student support line if they have
Is
any
there a
questions.
specific link to schedule an appointment?
It's in the student portal. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's only for WGU students, so it's in their student portal, but there is a link in their portal.
I'll make sure that's in the description. So not just the main page, but I'll
Mhm.
do schedule a consultation or however we phrase it, but I'll make sure that specific link is in the
Okay.
description as well. So just a little easier to find.
Mm.
Bookmark it.
Yeah. But I mean, I can explain more about VMERC too, what we
Sure.
are, what we do,
I'm here for you.
that. So,
Yeah, because I only have just a couple of things, of questions left. So yeah, VMark. Let's VMark it up. Let's get the DL on the VMark.
alrighty.
I'm gonna be using that the rest of the day.
So with VMERC, we launched a month ago. Okay, so my team and we all started at the same time. Okay, so we are all brand new well, one of my advisors, she was a WGU student and a work study. So she's not brand new to WGU, but to the full-time realm, she is. So with VMERC, it's myself as the manager, and then I have 4 VMERC advisors. And they're the ones doing all the heavy lifting because they're the ones talking to the students, providing resources, answering their questions. And then we have one work study who under our Vital program, which I can go more into that too if you would like.
Sure. Well, we could do another episode too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
we could have
yeah.
friends join in.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
got a whole team. Let's team it.
Legit. That sounds good to me. So, yeah, so they're the ones doing all the work, with talking to these students. But the purpose of VMARC is to provide a one-stop shop for our military affiliated students. And it's all military affiliated. You don't have to use benefits. If you're a dependent, spouse, veteran, active duty, it's,
Dependent,
mm-hmm,
spouse. Let's just
yeah,
hit
yeah.
home on that a little bit.
As
Keep
long as
going.
you are military affiliated, you are welcome to schedule an appointment with one of our VMARC advisors.
There you go. Because I got a son that's 17 and a half. So he's crawling his way there. Crawling because he is not running to get out of high school. He's
Oh,
crawling. So we're going to eventually mosey our way down to WGU with
mhm,
my son Brady. And I know that, I mean, for me as a parent, I mean, that's huge.
mhm.
I need that. That's great. I'm not just dealing with anybody. I'm dealing with somebody who actually understands the military family.
Right. And 3 of the advisors were in the military. So that helps, even more with resources. So as students are going through the enrollment process,
Mhm.
they've been accepted into WGU, going through the process, they'll be directed to schedule an appointment with a VMARC advisor. Military affiliated students, I should say, will be directed to schedule an appointment with a VMark advisor.
Awesome. Who are these advisors?
Yeah,
What are their
so
names? Who are
they're
we? Who?
great. So we have Alicia, Claire, Dominique, and Matthias.
Love it.
Yeah, they're fantastic. They're the ones, again, doing all the work, speaking with the students, providing
We need to
advice.
all get connected on LinkedIn.
Yes.
Like, make it happen. Let's do it. We'll all get connected. I'll do a post. Why not? I want everybody to know WGU is here for you. I just
Yes.
rhymed.
But it's true. It is true. We
You
are
just
here
rhymed
for
with me.
you.
Thank you. So, looking ahead, how do you see higher education evolving to better serve the military connected community? I mean, I know how I see it as a recruiter,
Um,
but how do you guys see it?
so I guess from like my perspective, I would say every department at an institution should be military friendly. It shouldn't only be the military and veterans department, that's caring about these military connected students. Like, because that's a disservice to the population, like they utilize resources that non military connected students use too. So every department needs to be inclusive. The second, I would say offering more online learning options, which obviously WGU is fully online, but working at a brick and mortar, like previously working at a brick and mortar school, students would talk about how they're not available to take classes during the day because of, family, work, other priorities, and then nighttime, they're not available to take classes at night either. So being flexible and offering more online courses or learning options would be beneficial. And then lastly, just having cultural knowledge throughout the institution, but like providing training on ways to be inclusive to the program mentors or faculty, staff, providing clubs or organizations for our military connected students to join. So at WGU, we have a new club. It's called the Military Alliance Club, and it's for anybody can join, whether you're military affiliated or not.
Is it like a BYOB club?
I'm sure it is. Probably. Everyone's great. I attended their like kickoff meeting, and I mean, everyone was super nice. They were talking about their experiences, that sort of thing. So, but it is open to anyone. So, if you have a love for the military, but you're not military affiliated, that's okay. You can still join the club if you want. So,
Oh,
yeah. So, I would say like there's a reason WGU is one of the top military friendly schools, and it's because we embody all three of those items, right? Like various departments care about our military connected students. Obviously, we're online.
they care about getting you guys educated. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, the
yeah.
care is hey, we're what I gather, from the outside perspective
Mhm.
is you care about getting them educated,
Yeah.
because success in the civilian sector leads with education, right? If you
Right.
really, I mean, yes, there's the one hit wonder every now and then that gets through.
Mhm.
But in reality, to keep climbing and to keep moving forward, you got to get that education. And I mean, they give you the benefit of the GI Bill, damn it,
Yes.
go use it. So
Yes.
and then now you have this amazing school, WGU, who's like, hey, our professors are here for you. Our benefit to you
Mhm.
is being flexible on our classes and how you take them, when you take them, things like that. So you can keep going and get your education because we understand that
Mhm.
there's an ed life balance. We understand that there's a work life balance and you still have to see your family at some point.
Yes.
We get that. And as a recruiter, as someone, a part of the military family, it's very much appreciated. So it truly actually, WGU truly actually gives them the chance to succeed.
Yeah, no, they do. And it's great speaking with colleagues across these various departments because they do, like, they are truly interested in serving this population and helping them in any way they can. So, like, it's refreshing to see.
Love it. Love it. Well, I appreciate you coming on today. I have a feeling Samantha's coming back.
Yes.
So definitely make sure you are staying tuned. I had a blast chatting with her today. The personality, knowledge, the know-how, the experience. I told you in the beginning, like she's bringing the goods, and she definitely filled that. Definitely brought it with fire. And I'm so grateful to her. Congratulations again on the
Thank
position,
you.
rightly deserved. And then we will absolutely see her back. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the Ed-Hoc Report, talking about ed life balance. I'm going to use that the rest of the day. It's happening here on Zero Dark Thirsty. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Samantha, for coming in, and we will see you guys on another day.
Thank you.